Kayfabe, keep kayfabe alive. Why are you ruining this for us? And why are you letting casual people in? Why not? This is the best way to get people invested in the WWE. This is the best way to get people that don't understand the sport, don't understand the passion of the fans. This is the perfect way to get them invested. There is a really special part about being a fan. You don't need to know everything, and you shouldn't know everything. We hear that Becky Lynch, I believe it was 108 or 102-degree fever going into her match against Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley had like this anxiety panic attack. That's what I really wanted to see, not because I like to see people in pain, but it's more so just a reminder that they are human. With something that I'm so passionate about when it comes to wrestlers and characters, you know that they are human at the end of the day. Just like Game of Thrones, just like anything on TV, they are portraying characters. Yeah, you watch these interviews and you're okay with them talking about the movie. You're okay with them talking about the character in more depth and how this character means so much to them. But when it comes to wrestling, that's where you draw the line. And it's low-key annoying because we are out of that certain era. We are out of that era where superstars were more so products. You know, they were owned by the WWE. Sure, they still have a contract that is set in stone and you can't necessarily do whatever you want, and you need Triple H or WWE's approval to do certain stuff, but you're not so much as this product anymore. Going back to transparency, I really enjoyed hearing about the setbacks because, again, we're all human. As someone who is in a competitive space, because believe it or not, professional wrestling content creation is now very competitive because everyone is trying to reach the top. Everyone is trying to reach the pinnacle. Everyone wants to work with companies. Everybody is trying to get collaborations and opportunities. This is where that space exists right now. So it is nice to hear these people that we deem as success stories, that we see as you are my role model, you are somebody to look up to, and still hear how setbacks still affect them. Charlotte Flair not dealing with an injury until the 2023 injury against Asuka, that was eye-opening because I never knew that she never dealt with an injury up until that moment. And mentally, she went through it. And I hate the fans. She was out there talking about her mental health. She was out there being vulnerable and people did not care. They just booed her. People that are entertaining you, you treat them like shit. Chelsea Green being so comfortable on camera and basically being in her hometown. Her family was there. Her best friends were there. And she had to tell them that she wasn't going to be on that card, and hearing that from people that you absolutely look up to. It's the kind of intimacy that I don't think any other fan base will understand because wrestling is such a special business. It's the beauty that goes into the sport. It's the beauty that goes into every single match, into every single character, into every single storyline, into every single main event. There's such a beauty behind it. Whether it sucks or it was fantastic and it was the best end game of our generation, it's the process of emotions, it's the process of storytelling that gets you there, and you're highly invested in this character finally getting their moment, and that's the beauty of it all. I did not expect Charlotte Flair and Tiffany to just like be hugging it out afterwards, and Tiffany just being so gracious and thanking Charlotte Flair, not because I didn't think that Charlotte Flair was putting her over, but it was more so the fact that Tiffany said what she said. And this is why I appreciate these kind of series, because we got to see that maybe our ugly parts inside ourselves, because I thought she would be petty, because I would be petty. Charlotte wasn't. That was straight Ashley just being herself, putting somebody over, ignoring the internet noise, doing what she's got to do for the business, doing what she's got to do for somebody else, because she even said, somebody did this for me and now it's my time to do it for her. So this whole Charlotte Hogan stuff and all of this other noise, you guys are dumbasses, because this entire series also kind of shows you, shut up. You guys want to hate these characters so bad. You guys want to cheer when they get hurt. But what you don't know is a person that you want to root for is so saddened by the fact that this person is hurt, is so saddened by the fact that this person is now out because they're in the business. You and I are not in the business. We do not know what the hell that's like. All we can show is empathy. And I hope this series shows you empathy. Do I think it will? No, because I already see the IWC making fun of CM Punk for just acknowledging the validation that Triple H gave him. I already see people talking bad about Jey Uso. Jey Uso also being another person that the IWC likes to critique every single thing that he does. They like to critique, but there's a reason why he won the Royal Rumble. There's a reason why he's the #1 merch seller. There's a reason why he gets the biggest pops of the night. And ultimately, that's not for you to understand. That's for the business. That's for the bosses. That's for the bookers to understand. That's not up to you. You can't stop him from getting a huge pop. You can't stop him from being the #1 merch seller. That's just him, Oos. The last thing that I'll say here, which was the first thing that I tweeted out about this series, Abyss, you are spectacular. I would have high anxiety having your job. The way that I saw this man describe his position, I was sweating and I was already having anxiety. And then I saw him at the very end of that show where CM Punk and Seth Rollins went over the allotted time, and you just see him go up to Bruce Pritchard and he's just so apologetic and he's like, I'm sorry. And like Bruce is trying to be cool, trying to say, oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. And you just see William Regal like, you're good, dude, you're good. I can never walk in Abyss's shoes because I would never be able to do that job. And I am extremely comfortable with saying that I can never do that kind of job. My final review is I give it a 5 out of 5. It was what I exactly thought that it would be. I'm excited for them to continue this series. And I do want to end this video with this because I felt some type of way throughout the entire day. I was at work and I'm seeing everybody post clips about it, tweet about it. There was a time where Becky Lynch thought that she wasn't enough. There was a time where CM Punk thought that he wasn't main event caliber. There was a time where Seth Rollins felt overlooked. There's always a time where people feel insecure. There's always a time where people feel like they're underappreciated, overlooked. There are times where people have to keep losing so they can get that victory. But I just want you guys to know that this is really important for this space. I don't think it ruins kayfabe. Kayfabe has not been a thing for a very long time. People break character all the time. They have social media. They're posting pictures together. Kayfabe is not completely destroyed, but we also know that they gotta work with each other. So seeing the way that Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair worked with each other after Tiffany went off script, I think that's important for us fans to see. Loved it. I think it should be a series that should continue. I don't care if I get spoiled on, oh, well, this was supposed to happen. Honestly, I'm glad that we got spoiled, that they wanted Chelsea to win with a leg drop, because who in their right mind, I mean, I know who exactly was pitching that, but why would you think that a leg drop would have been the better choice outside of Chelsea Green's finisher? And I'm so happy that they showed her fight for that, because damn well, fight for that. How are you winning the title, the inaugural title, and you're not doing it with your finisher? Hi.